with Big Cat Rescue on. And we're not exactly sure what happened to her. She was found in the middle of a road in Ocala, and our friends at Big Cat Rescue came in and swooped in and helped her out, brought her to us. Dr. Boorstein is about to start surgery on her leg. It's definitely broken and she will need some plates. Dr. Boorstein was just showing me how small those screws will be that are going to be used for the plate. Where's the plate? Look at that little itty bitty plate. And you'll probably have to manipulate that a little bit.
Yeah, bend it a little bit depending upon the shape of the leg.
Cool. And the good news with her is...
The good news is as long as there's no complications from surgery, like plate failure, infection, just normal surgical complications, she should have a full recovery once she heals and go into the wild.
Nice. Sorry guys, because I can. And she will not need a follow-up surgery either. So that's good news too. So I'm just gonna film a little bit of the surgery, and then I'm gonna head out just so these guys have plenty of room to work on her. And we will provide an update after her surgery is done within the comments. So if you are watching, the beginning of this may be a little graphic. So I just want to give everybody a heads up. This is a live surgery on a baby bobcat.
Are you Facebook Live in Tampa?
Mm-hmm. We're live. Yep.
Different setting.
Yeah. They like seeing you in your
your
natural habitat. That's Dr. Justin Boorstein.
Oh, that's hectic.
Yeah.
We do it all day.
And a much smaller patient than they normally see.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. She only weighs a little over a pound, so the doc has to be very careful. Little itty bitty.
I'm gonna sneak out.
Just cleaning the area, getting the area ready. While we're still prepping her, does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask? She is resilient, isn't she? Her name is Angel. She's a lucky kitty that she was found in Big Cat Rescue. Got a hold of her. She was in very good hands. She was found in Ocala in the middle of a street, and we're not really sure what happened to her. We don't think she was hit by a car just because nothing else seems damaged or broken on her. It's just her leg. She's really lucky. Alright, Doc, where are you at?
Yeah, scrub in.
Oh, I scrubbed in, okay. I'm a rookie. So yes, she will be living in the wild at the Big Cat Sanctuary after she's done being rehabbed. They will also rehab her, and they'll likely pair her so she'll have a friend. That's right, Pam. Big Cat Rescue said this morning when they first got her around 6 a.m., they were watching her and she was running around, climbing on trees and stuff?
Yeah, she had little crates and cages. She had scratching posts, and she was
acting like nothing was wrong. It's crazy how
yep.
resilient these animals are. It's a collar and a pain.
Now that he's here, I am this area is gonna be sterile.
Okay.
But definitely stay a distance
Stay back?
away, yeah,
Okay.
from most of Blue.
So you guys, I have to stay back here just because of sanitary reasons. Yes, Courtney, we're so excited for our new building too. It's coming soon.
What's the official day?
Don't want to say.
Alright. Soon.
Soon, next couple of weeks. But our official grand opening, I can say that date. That will be in November. That's when we'll have the old building knocked down, all that good stuff.
Did you see the new building?
You guys have to see the next one.
You take
Out of
the
this
back,
world.
the back. Huge. How many stories is it?
3.
3.
Nice.
It's at the shelter?
You'll see it. It's the big
Oh,
giant
you
monster
can't.
behind our old shelter. You guys will have to come for a tour.
Yeah.
How many square feet is it?
Definitely.
50,000.
50,000.
Wow.
Oh,
This is
Nice.
10,000.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So are you moving all this there?
No, this is gonna
No,
stay.
this is staying.
Okay.
It's just all the shelter will be
The
moved
shelter,
over and
the-
into
remember
the
the-
Do you want this pen back?
Yeah. Everything to the right of the city.
So I'm probably just gonna film a little bit more and then we'll head out and let the doctor do his work. And I will give you guys an update in the comments.
The other right.
But we're very confident that she's gonna be just fine. They're asking how long will it take for Angel to rehab? What do we think, Big Cat?
Well, healing will probably be only about 6 to 8 weeks for this small attack, maybe less. And then rehab is more her question.
Yeah, we typically don't release anything longer than 7 months old.
Okay.
Because in the wild, they would be with their moms up to like a year and a half. But at 7 months old, they're pretty much adult size and they can hunt for themselves.
Cool. So Susan, we are currently putting a plate in a 6-week-old Bobcat kitten's leg. She was found in a Fowler Mills Road. So Dr. Justin Boorstein, who works at our animal hospital, also works with Big Cat Rescue, who brought her to us. So he is going to work his magic on her. Get her ready. So we'll spend a few more minutes in here. And then we will head out and give you an update. And again, I can't get much closer just because of the sanitation factor. So I'm sorry the view is not with us right now.
Yeah.
But if you go and watch our previous live, before this one, you can see her when she first came in, we weighed her, did some x-rays, all that good stuff. She's itty bitty. She's only a little bit over a pound. 6 weeks old. Well, that's first up.
Then that's good.
Alright. So it's pretty cool that we were able to get her in today and then immediately after assessing the issue, we're immediately getting her nice and fixed up. Does anyone else have any questions who just joined? Boorstein is just getting all of his tools ready.
I can get you
Earlier in this video, if you didn't tune in, he showed us how big the screws are, how big the plate is that's going in her leg. So that was pretty cool to see. Alright, let's get started.
getting closer.
On our previous live earlier, we were talking to Dr. Boorstein just a little bit about his experience and all that good stuff. So he's been with Big Cat Rescue for 8 years, but has been working on big cats for 15 years. That's pretty cool.
What's up?
So when you be concerned about the temperature, it's 94.1.
Hey, what?
We're trying, Courtney. When we get in our new building, we're gonna do lives all the time. We're excited.
All the way up.
Okay. Can't really do much more. Turns around. Getting there.
Dr. Boorstein, how long did you have to go to school to specialize in big cats? Like, did you have to do
Unfortunately, I did not do any extra schooling for big cats.
Oh.
There is extra schooling for zoo animal. And people always ask me, oh, you're a zoo vet. And I'm like, no, I just do cats. So
Just
it's
big
one
cats.
species, you know, and so there is definitely board certification that I, recommend to any student that asks me because that's the route the majority of people take. But there are plenty of sanctuaries around the country that can't afford full-time board certified veterinarians like most zoos and aquariums do have.
Right.
And I'd say the majority of sanctuaries can't afford that because,
Yeah, because all the money is going back to the animals.
Yeah, I mean, like a zoo like Busch Gardens would have 1,000 plus animals in their facility. Many sanctuaries only have 50,
Right.
100, and so they can't really make the. It's not a good financial decision to have a full-time vet all the time. And so you have a vet that you go to, just like for your cat. So
Right.
they come out to you in big cat case. So
Somebody's asking Dr. Boorstein, what's the biggest cat you've ever done surgery on?
pretty sure Con,
Yeah.
800 pounds,
800 pound, what kind of cat?
tiger,
Tiger, wow.
which is very big because the majority.
That is big.
Very
That's almost a
good.
ton.
Yeah, the majority of our tigers are probably only about 300 to 400 pounds.
Holy moly.
So that's a very
That's a-
big. it's
that's a
very
big tiger.
Is that the plate right there?
Yeah, right.
Can you put it like on your fingers so you can get pictures of
So that's the plate that he's gonna put in her leg. You guys can see it, so little.
Yeah. I don't think
Oh my
I'll go
gosh.
up a size, but I wanted to look at the bone.
Check it out.
There is one size up that I could go to, but it's kind of bulky, and this cat's very
Yeah,
small.
she's small.
Although I do tend to go up when I deal with big cats because they do stress the plates. So if I think it'll fit, I would go up, but I have a feeling it's going to be that size.
What's the smallest animal you've broken or fixed a broken leg on?
Probably around this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is probably right there. It's right there.
Oh my
It
gosh.
doesn't get much smaller, really.
Well,
And plates are, usually you can fix them with other modalities other than plates, which make it a little easier.
Like wire or something?
Yeah, like pins or wires, things like that. But a radius only, you put a plate on. So,
You put it on just one bone?
yeah, just the radius.
interesting.
The ulna is incredibly small. The ulna is smaller
If you-
than this.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks really small in the
Right here.
x-rays.
Can you reach it?
So Susan is asking, will she need a new plate as she grows?
Nope, she will not. So they grow from the ends of their bones.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you guys know that? They grow from their ends of their bones, so that's why she will not need a new plate.
Yeah. So as long as the fracture is not toward too close to the end of the bone, then they don't need that. They don't need it to be removed.
So that's great news. So if you just joined, she will take about 6 to 8 weeks to heal, and then she will be rehabbed at the Big Cat Rescue up and until she's about 7 months old.
So more is there?
You're getting some compliments, Dr. Boorstein. What an awesome bedside manner Dr. Boorstein has. Wish he was a human doctor.
I don't even get to work around clients anymore. They keep me back in my cave.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have Dr. Boorstein. We have some great vets and vet techs at our organization. Alright, so he's going in now. Again, guys, sorry, can't get a little bit closer. I just have to stay this far away for sanitary reasons. Let's see if my phone.
Now, when you gonna do
zoom in
the
some
solar
more.
cam on your ceiling?
Oh, it will.
Mhm.
There we go. Just gotta be really careful. She's really tiny. She only weighs a little over a pound. We were joking earlier with Big Cat Rescue that her leg is smaller than a chicken bone, chicken leg. It's really getting in there now.
You got my phone. Is it big enough or small enough? Doing okay?
Does anyone have any more questions? We'll be live for another minute or so, and then we'll let the doc finish up. And we'll give an update within the comments on how she's doing. Hey Dale, so we are performing surgery on a 6-week-old bobcat that was brought to us by the Big Cat Rescue. She was found in the middle of the road in Ocala. And we did x-rays and all that good stuff earlier in a different live if you want to see what she looks like. She's really tiny. She's only about 6 weeks old, a little over a pound. And she needs a plate in her leg because her front right leg is broken. So Dr. Boorstein is doing his thing and putting a little itty bitty plate in her leg with some screws. The new shelter will have some larger surgical suites. This isn't a camera that's per se inserted. I work at the Humane Society and I just have my phone out and I'm doing a live. But we definitely will be doing more lives at the new shelter with surgeries and all that good stuff. Somebody's asking, are the intervals of beeping related to the cat's breathing?
Heart rate.
Heart rate. So that's what the little beeps are. It's her heart rate. So this little girl is lucky that she can be fixed up. Yes, we're very confident that she's gonna be okay. She's just gonna need 6 to 8 weeks to heal and then some rehab, which the Big Cat Rescue will do. Her name is Angel. So this is definitely something cool that our animal hospital does every now and then. We not only work on, domesticated kitties, but our friends at the Big Cat Rescue bring us big cats, wild cats every now and then that need help. We're really grateful that we can do the work that we do and help as many animals as we can.
I think this takes the cake for the smallest bone I fixed.
Did you guys hear him? He says, this takes the cake for the smallest bone that he's ever fixed. So you're watching a
Tiny.
monumental moment in Dr. Justin Boorstein's career. Big Cat Rescue, somebody's asking, who gave the name Angel? Because animals are our angels.
It was the rescuers that
So
found her.
the rescuers who found her named her Angel. Very fitting name.
So I'm assuming cage rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I texted Lauren and asked her to set up the black cage in there.
Gotcha.
So is that what her recovery will look like for a while? Just strict cage rest?
So she'll be in like two cages that are about 3 foot long, 2 foot wide, for the next 6 to 8 weeks.
And then after that, you guys will rehab her. And what does that process look like?
Our rehab enclosures are divided into different size sections. So the first section's 10 foot by 20 foot with really low ceilings so that they have space to move around but they can't climb too high and jump down. And then each section gets progressively bigger to the big yard that's 180 feet by 20 feet wide.
Alright guys, so I the video here and let our team finish their good work, and we will provide an update in the comments. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see this story of when she first came in, we have some great visuals in the live before this video. All right, have a good day, everybody. Alright guys, so we are back live. We're about to perform surgery.
I hate when mine does that too. I'm always like, can't shut it off fast enough.
Alright, I'm just sneak
Sure.
right behind you.
Of course.
Good to see you guys again.
You too. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, so tight.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so tight. It's my phone coming down.
Oh my gosh.
You want to see?
Of course she wants to see you.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
baby.
that one a little. It's just,
So why are you doing a plate instead of a pin?
you can't really put, well, first thing, it's more of a transverse fracture, so you can't get like wire around it. And it's a radius ulna, so they really do better with, you really need to put a plate on those.
Do you ever, like, if the bone is too small, would you wire a plate on? Would that work or no?
No, I'd probably just splint it.
Is she gonna have some kind of external?
Trying to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to avoid it.
How long of a drive was it? You said Ocala, so was it like
It's like 2 hours.
two-ish hours that Jamie drove to pick up Angel this morning? Left at what, 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night, and like finally at midnight I was like, all right, I'm just gonna lay here until I pass out. And then my phone rang, and it was the Bobcat call.
And then, like, how do you even try to sleep after that? Like, your
Yeah.
adrenaline kicks in.
The lady texted me a couple questions afterwards that like I kept almost falling asleep. She sent me another question, and then I was just like amped up, like I only can sleep for 3 hours and then I gotta go.
Yeah.
Looks like we got our Patterson thing worked out.
That's what I saw.
Gail just sent that to me. What a weird.
It just, the laws changed or
Yeah.
something.
That'd be good though, 'cause I'm tired of going to Walgreens. We
Oh,
haven't
have
had
you
somebody
been
to
doing
go.
that?
Yeah, Liz has been calling everything into the pharmacy and they're having been sending people out every other day to get meds.
You can't call in a larger amount, or is it just different meds each time?
I think it's different meds they've been running out of. Cause she's been putting refills on pretty much everything. But then there's always that confusion when you go in and like, they're like, they ask you questions and you're like, no, this is not for some person named Amanda, it's for a tiger named Amanda. No, she doesn't wanna talk to the pharmacist. She doesn't wanna talk to anybody.
I bet she would talk to the pharmacist, though.
And the biggest problem I'm gonna have is just, I can't hold it with the bone clamp. With the bone clamp. That sticks.
Hmm.
Alright, can you drop that, drill? Yeah.
Is that the same case? Like, didn't it used to be blue and black or something?
No, there's like a dog bone one.
Oh.
Is that a fancy drill?
That thing's bigger than she is. Like, every aspect of that.
No.
But look at the drill bit.
Ooh. So
to set up the heavy thingy in the cage or anything? Jamie, Boorstein?
Yeah, probably.
She's real cold. So you want me to put the heater in the
Keep
cage?
warming up though. You're not getting colder.
I don't know what you want.
Yeah, you can.
Just, you want the water thing or just the bear hugger?
The water thing may be hard to get out.
Okay, so bear hugger?
Yeah.
Last time we put it over the cage, right? Like over the top.
Well, thank you to the 22 of you that have donated so far and everybody hanging through her surgery right now. Really appreciate everybody answering questions in the comments as well, so we can keep it nice and calm in here. You're getting so much praise, though, I just have to say it out loud. Your fan club is in full effect.
One for sure. What's happening?
That is too cute.
Aw. Is it?
Aw. Yeah, no kidding. I'm a sucker for the
There's
speckled.
like 8 of them.
Are you serious? Don't tell me that.
Chelsea got up later and
Aw, very sweet.
I don't know if they all look alike.
Carol's gonna come back, we're all gonna have squirrels and puppies.
Yeah. I think we should start sending her photos like Howard has been, like purposely like messing with her stuff.
Yeah.
Like all the cabinets open.
Yeah, the cabinets, the cushions.
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Yeah, we gotta come up with something to do in the office, other than the fact that there are just squirrels
We should
everywhere.
just like get all those puppies and turn them loose in the kitten cabana.
Aww.
You don't have kittens?
No.
Mm-mm.
We, I don't think we were taking any because we were low on interns there for a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't know what the future of that is.
Mm-mm.
Because we don't have anybody like, we have interns, I guess, to take care of them, but we don't have anybody to like manage all the vaccines.
Yeah, and they're running back and forth and all of that, yeah.
Put your bets in. Coccidia, what's your bet?
Hookworm, roundworm, and Parksidia.
Oh, that's why he's a
I was
doctor.
gonna say, it was pretty smelly this morning.
Yeah.
Maybe some- yeah, I could see that.
Trifecta. Bobcat trifecta.
Hooks, worms, bacteria, giardia.
Mhm.
Get you?
Yup.
No.
So is there anything besides like the normal that she needs?
give some metronidazole. Can we create a dosage chart for them?
Yeah, I think so. Do we have that?
And Panicure and,
Yeah, we do panicure, ivermectin, parental,
What were the results for? Are they supposed to be good?
A little bit of everything.
That's enough. What's this, 2 flagyl? Okay. Yeah. Rounds in hooks.
It's too small to have all that stuff. Where's she keeping it?
Where's she keeping all that?
Tablets of that 250 and 500 metronidazole. That's way too big, right?
yeah, but the other option is liquid, I don't know.
We should eat it in much.
Think so?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, I think so. She was ravenous.
Let's see if Erin can check. I don't know where all the kind of stuff ended up.
I have no idea either. All the medicines. Yeah, so once she's done here, and we know we can transport her, she'll go back to the rehab hospital, and she'll be set up in probably in that room with the camera, but in a much smaller cage. She'll need lots of cage rest. Today was the first day she came in, so we normally start doing all of her dewormings and medications, but obviously she'll have some additional things now. Be about 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. Can't thank you guys enough for all your donations. Rehabbing the Bobcats can be expensive anyway, but toss in a major surgery and it's a long road.
Turn the thermostat down on this.
Yeah. That's a little warm.
You want me to turn it back to 70?
Kelly, we most likely won't put Angel with feral cats. We did that with Poppy because when Poppy was found, he had been kept a little too long with the people that found him, and he got pretty used to people. The feral cats that he lived with for just a couple of weeks really helped turn that around. They were adopted out, but we usually only do that if that's, you know, something that would be absolutely necessary. We're hoping she's young enough and
Yeah, it's pretty strange. I mean, it's really hard. It's so tiny.
Yeah.
yeah.
Minuscule. Like, I mean, I don't think it'll affect lameness, but I mean, like, won't make it that lame or anything, but I think it looks darn good. We'll see it next year. But the way small is built in the fix. like the bone clamps didn't work. I couldn't hold them up. It's been so difficult.
It's crazy you can even put a screw in something that little.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to us. They're both.
So you think like, just half of, like, we have a setup that's two, like, 3 foot by 2 foot cages together. Do you order to just have one side at a time? Or would you have both connected?
I mean, she probably should be cage rested pretty good for 2 weeks. The smallest you can deal with for 2 weeks, I'd say.
Right. So you can
I
just
see
set
that
them
by how
and
it is, yeah.
shift clean to them,
Mhm.
over on one side. She's not gonna like it.
Do we have to worry about her climbing the wires of those?
I don't think there's really anything you can do about.
What about the wall units? Because they're metal.
Well, I
guess they could still climb the
I
front.
guess
Can't you
the
shift
bottom
and
one, you
put
can
the
shove
thing
a
in?
door yeah. She can still climb the front.
Right, yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I guess that if she's gonna climb, she's gonna do it, but yeah.
I mean, it's a small kitten, so if it heals, it'll heal a lot quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Where some kids take like weeks, this is a tiny kitten, so I mean, like a month or two for like some of those Bobcats we have, this fairly close to weeks.
Fish tank.
No kidding. 75-gallon fish tank. Still find her crawling across like the screen top. Put her in a little bubble. So he will take some more x-rays after this to check it out after he's all done. And it's gonna be a long road for our tiniest patient.
X-ray. What?
Only us two left in the hospital.
That looks straight. Wanna see the plate? Wanna see the plate?
Oh, it's still open.
Yeah. But it's just really proximal.
She's pretty badass with that one.
That's crazy, yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be more
And then it'll just
Might
like
have a little bit.
calcify over.
Yeah.
So the plate stays on. Does the bone like, when they're that little, will it like kind of embed over the
It
plate?
can, and if there's secondary complications, we can take the plate off in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how close I am to this bird plate up top. I should have been far away from it based on the measurement, but sometimes you don't know until you take that post-op breath. So if that's the case, if I'm a little close and I'm nervous, we'll pull it.
I bet.
I'd rather be super smooth than challenging.
What medications do you want to start?
I'll think about when it's recovering.
Nothing else we need to do here, right?
No, we gave all the,
We do not have metronidazole for Big Cat.
Yeah, he's just closing it up now.
Can we do custom cat from Shopify right now and stuff?
Yes. The only thing we have to watch is, I believe they were saying some of the items ended up not looking like they were advertised though. That was where those steins came from.
Yeah.
what happened, they just messed it up.
Well, it's like, they say it's like a beer stein that looks this way, but when you get it, it's like, it looks slightly different than what the
Really?
photo was, yeah.
They just came out with like you can do face masks with the ear loops.
Really?
So
Oh.
you can do like some of the different cats.
Mm-hmm. Teespring might also have that now.
Okay.
I'll have to look.
Then, what was it? Emma didn't find anything under the trailer.
Oh, no.
Darn it.
Oh, boy. I know, I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to going back and like walking
I told
in.
Victor, I said it is not workable. I cannot work in my office under these conditions.
No. No, I had to have all the doors open, all the fans running. I almost burnt a candle that somebody sent me. Like, I don't know what happened.
There's something like somewhere in the party house that has died.
That's not
I
fun.
opened up the door this morning and I almost like got knocked on my feet at the stench. I could have sworn there was a full-size horse under the trailer. So we bribed an intern to crawl up under there and see if they could find anything.
Did she say whether the smell was more intense at all, or?
She didn't give me that much. She said
Oh.
she did find some mildew because that got like, it's
Oh.
been damp in there.
Mhm.
I wonder if it's from that fireplace this whole time then. But I got like
Could be.
some mold growing on my cabinets. I have to keep wiping it off.
Oh,
It's a lot more damp on that side of the trailer.
you're growing some kind of weird science experiment in there somewhere.
A mold monster inside.
It messed with your asthma.
I know, I have like a
Yeah.
super expensive purifier right next to my office chair now.
She won this mold test from Home Depot.
We had the guy come in and put what did he do? He put, I think like a dehumidifier element on the air conditioning unit. Now he's been trying to track down like one of these super cleaner things that kills like all the mold and bacteria, but they're like super out of stock because of Corona. Everybody's buying them. But I think he's finally tracked them down. He's supposed to install it and check all our ducting, make sure there's no rips in it down there. Yeah, I thought for sure when I first got sick it was because of that, but that is like one of the only things that I'm not allergic to is mold.
Probably because you've built up the
Yeah, I
immunity.
built a tolerance. I did my own immunotherapy.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that whatever that smell was wasn't me leaving like my lunch on my desk over the weekend, because I could totally see that happening.
Well, me too, because when I tore out of there last week, I'm like, did I leave something? Like, nope, didn't find anything anywhere.
I'm just glad I had taken Lucifer home over the weekend, because if I would have opened the door and then smelled
You
that,
would have thought, yeah, the absolute worst. Yeah.
he likes it a lot better at Big Cat, so he's gonna be spending weekdays in the party house, coming home for the weekends.
Really?
Yeah, Tigray just picks on him so much, and all he wants to do is sleep in his cat bed all day.
Poor buddy.
Oh, crap.
She's trying to run him off. He's sick in his knees. She's trying to keep our
Aw,
brain healthy.
poor Lulu.
But
I like having him out there. It's fun. But when I forget he's there, it's startling, but then it's fun.
he loved it, and he was in staff offices while I was on vacation, and he just loved it so much. I was like, I feel bad taking you home. God, it's good life.
Picked on by the other cats.
Banky's getting older. He's
Yeah.
starting to get like gnats on his belly and his chin.
Oh, wow.
So the last week or so, every other day, I hold him up and Victor takes a swipe at him with the ring of the shavers. And he's getting kind of used to it now. And he's got like his whole belly, like from his upper chest all the way down, is all shaved. And it looks so weird because like for the first time in his life, you can see like under him as he's walking by. Because he's always had this really long belly pooch, and then he's got 5 inches of fur attached to it. He looks like so fit now. He's buff.
How old is he?
He's gotta be, I think I got him in 2003, so 17. I got him when I moved there. You can see it, his face is like sunken, his eyes are a little cloudy.
Aw.
But literally in the last like couple weeks, he started getting gnats. It's been a process. Like I took one of the furminators home, and first he hated that you were touching him with something weird, and now like he'll just lay on his side, and I just like, go.
Aw.
He makes biscuits.
Oh, but that's so hard. That's so funny.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't think he would.
Does he still lay out in the living room now?
Yeah, all the time.
So odd.
It is weird when they get super old, they lose their mind. Yeah.
He jumps up on the couch and chills like he's like, oh. He spent the first 10 years of his life under my bed. I wonder if he regrets that though, like, because what happened is I locked him out of my room for my allergies, and then he started being super social and outgoing. Does he regret the first 10 years of his life? He missed out.
Aw.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
You gonna leave like a pressure bandage on
Probably not.
it?
Hope it's semi-straight. That was hard.
Is the
I
paw
have
facing
faith.
the right way?
Well, everyone's excited to see your handiwork in the x-ray room.
I don't know.
Have
That's
faith
a
in
hard
yourself.
one, because it's-
Yeah.
The whole plate covers the whole bone.
Yeah.
So you can't even see what's happening underneath. It's just a plate.
That's crazy.
Just don't touch it.
Yep.
In case it's really bad, we have to go back to the procedure. What?
The paws.
Yeah.
So squirrels next?
No.
That'd be pretty tiny.
We can try without a e-collar, but you may have to put an e-collar on it. So
Okay.
that's up to you if you want to have
We'll
a
just, we'll use different gloves to check her out.
Which is a tiny clip that pulls her down, I guess. We'll just send it out. I hate to put one on her and
Mm-hmm.
piss her off real bad. They're on heat. You're going right there, okay?
Oh my god. So tiny. Yo, you're fine.
Also, and then
Following you.
back appointment, you're gonna come in-
Alright guys, so she's all sewed back up and he's gonna do some post-op x-rays. So we'll try to get a glimpse of that and then we will be shutting this down. And of course we'll keep you guys in the loop. So thank you again to everybody who's been explaining what you guys have been watching for the last hour and a half. Oh, you're fine. So really appreciate everybody who's filling each other in. Thank you to everybody who's been donating as well. Send your positive healing vibes. Angel will definitely be on cage rest, tight cage rest for a couple of weeks, and then for 6 to 8 weeks of healing. And then we'll be taking it from there. Every single Bobcat I've seen come in goes totally differently than the one before. So we'll just have to see how it goes. So Dr. Justin is doing post-op x-rays right now. We are at the Humane Society of Tampa Bay. That is where he works and volunteers his time for us. So that's why it doesn't look like our normal Windsong Memorial Hospital. Yeah, I noticed in this area we lose a little bit of reception, but we'll keep filming and then you can rewatch any of this at dailybigcat.com or it'll post right here on our Facebook page. And we'll just do our last little shout out. Make sure everybody watches Dancing with the Stars tonight so you guys can support Carol. You said, are we probably going to put her back in that room with the camera? Or out, you think out in the main part? It's undecided yet whether she'll be on camera or not.
Maybe, well, we'll put, either way, we could put a camera on her out there.
Yeah.
We could just plug one in, or maybe we can.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how you guys connected that one
Yeah,
to
they
keep
just
the
kinda
wire.
terminated it.
Yeah.
But we have other cameras we can set up too.
Yeah. Fingers crossed we have a good image that comes out of this. We did do a live before this one when she first got here and we saw the initial x-rays. She had a broken front right leg. We are unsure as to how that happened, but we have looked back on the footage from the moment she arrived and came out of the carrier. She was already limping, so something happened along the way. She was found on a roadway in Ocala alone, so it's really hard to know. You're fine. This is live. It's unscripted. You're just part of the process. Yeah, it's tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We were trying to figure that out. I don't know if voting starts tonight or next week, but you should watch every week and support Carol. She looked awesome in her lives earlier. We're very excited.
She's been me a minute, so. They're gonna be like, who's that girl? She keeps going by.
It's the amazing people at the Humane Society. We're just waiting on post-op x-rays right now. All right, well, there we have it. Everyone's saying it starts on the 22nd for voting, so next week. Thank you to all of our regulars who hung out answering questions. I know you all get very, very attached when these new babies come in, and while we're always hopeful that they're healthy right off the bat, it's part of the rehab life is dodging all of the curveballs that are thrown at you.
Great.
Great. Yay. All right. Oh,
There's a
my.
plate on the radius, which is the top bone, and the ulna is below. And that one we don't put a plate on, so it'll just heal. Just like if you put in a splint.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to get a picture? Yeah. All right, guys. That's great. Good news. Okay, everybody. Well, we're going to start getting her back to a warm spot and ready to take back to the sanctuary. We'll get her all set up for the night. So thank you guys so much, everybody that hung in here for her whole procedure today. It's been a very, very long day. Jamie's amazing. Victor is amazing. Dr. Justin is amazing. And all of you guys are amazing. You guys are why we are able to give this kind of health care to the cats. So make sure if you want to rewatch this or the ones that we did earlier, dailybigcat.com. Thank you so, so much for all the donations. You guys are awesome. And we will see you guys soon. We'll keep you guys updated about her.
I mean, I think just like I said,